This poor young man, at first, saw this woman by chance on the road and thought she was his mother, who had suddenly disappeared, and he approached her and tried to verify her identity. Unfortunately, he realized that she was not his mother but a woman who looked like his mother. Even though he knew she wasn't his mother, he wanted to be closer to her. Their closeness quickly turned into love. They went out together, slept together, and then both fell madly in love. "I'm sorry I didn't tell you his name. This young man is called Hallam. He is a very sad man after his mother suddenly disappeared. He doesn't get along with anyone and spends most of his time alone on the roof above their house. He has a picture of his mother, who passed away, on the cabin wall. He looks at the picture often because he misses her." One night, Verity, stepmother, and Julius, father, invited Lucy, older sister, and Hallam to dinner at a restaurant to celebrate their wedding anniversary. Verity told Hallam and Lucy that this was the place where their dad asked their mom to marry him. She never expected that her boss would make her his wife. But Hallam replied in a sarcastic way to what she said, because he never liked her. The next day, Lucy said goodbye to Hallam because she was leaving the house. But Hallam just stood behind the wall, not wanting to watch her go. In the end, Lucy chose to leave without seeing him first. Then Hallam showed up, running and shouting, trying to stop her from leaving, but it didn't work. At lunchtime, Julius suggested that Hallam should move soon, just like Lucy, before he starts college. Since there are no other people his age at home, Julius told him that he could get a good job in London and have a good life. But Hallam said no. He wanted to stay in the house forever and didn't plan to go to college. So he got up from the dining table. While Hallam was painting a shed by a lake, he found a rope connected to a boat that his mom had used before she passed away. He called his dad to ask him to talk about the accident that happened to his mom. Julius told him that before his mom went to the lake, she had taken too many sleeping pills. Soon after that, he found her dead in the lake where she had drowned. The story didn't seem to convince Hallam. He blamed his father because he thought his dad had allowed it to happen on purpose for Verity's benefit. Julius felt upset by Hallam's claim. Julius told him not to include her in this. He said sorry and went on with his story, explaining that what happened was not an accident. That night, Hallam wrote in his diary that he suspected his father of his mother's disappearance. The next day, he talks to Lucy about their mom's accident, which Hallam believes Verity caused. At home, without Hallam knowing, Verity took the key to his belongings box and made a copy of his diary. Hallam went to the lake right after he finished talking to Lucy. Then he discovered a hole in the boat that was leaking water, which made him even more suspicious of Verity. After that, he went to the treehouse to see how Verity made a hole in the boat using a hammer he found in the shed. Verity suddenly came to him, reading his copied diary. This made Hallam feel embarrassed about what he had written about his feelings for her. He angrily asks her to stop reading, then shows her a hammer and shares what he thinks about her doubts. But Verity just smiled and said that his mom wanted to die at that time. That sentence makes Hallam angry, and he ends up admitting that she killed his mother. But suddenly, Hallam stopped talking when Verity touched him softly. They stared at one another, thinking about what to do next. After Verity signaled them to kiss, Hallam quickly gave in to all the feelings he had kept inside for her, made love to her. The next day, Hallam ran away to Edinburgh without a set plan, moving from one spot to another, looking for a chance. When night fell, he tried to take out some money but couldn't. In the morning, Hallam saw a woman who looked a lot like his mom who had passed away. He quickly went after her until she reached the office and stopped. Her name is Kate. He soon found out that the woman worked as a kitchen manager in a hotel. Without thinking, he quickly asked her for a job. But he was turned down. She gave Hallam a card for an agency he could go to if he wanted a job there. Instead, he asked Kate for help with a job interview because he didn't have any experience. When Kate asked him some questions, Hallam quickly and eagerly responded. So, Kate quickly placed him in the hotel kitchen for a trial period. In the kitchen, Raymond was older and in charge in the kitchen, and he helped Hallam learn during his trial period. After work, he tracks Kate to learn where she lives. He slept in a small alley while sitting on an old chair, staring at a picture of his mom. In the next few days, Hallam became closer to Mr. He shared some rules with Hallam that he needed to remember while working together. That night, he quietly entered Kate's room, curious about the small details of her life. He started to understand that Kate was a woman who had been married after seeing a photo he found in a drawer. Soon after, hearing the sound of Kate entering her house, Hallam quickly climbed out the window without her seeing him. Then he looked at her from outside until she went to sleep. Back to the kitchen. During break time, Hallam found a good place inside the clock tower to watch Kate's room. When he came back to the kitchen, Kate showed up and said he was now officially working at the hotel. That night, while he was having fun in his new home, he saw a man with Kate. When he took a closer look, he realized the man was Mr. Alistair, the hotel manager, was in a romantic relationship with her. In the morning, he went to the police station to tell them about a murder and named Verity as the suspect. However, the police would not take his report because they thought it was crazy after hearing what he said. Hallam went back to the hotel to work, but first, he looked at Kate using his binoculars. Soon after that, Mr. Alistair showed up to get him, and he said he would tell Kate about it. After Hallam heard his threat, he turned to him and said he would tell his wife about the affair. After trading insults, Mr. Alistair decided to let him go and threw him out of the hotel. When Alistair got home, he saw Hallam with his wife and son. Then Hallam handed him a form to sign, showing that Hallam was really serious about his threats. The next day, Hallam was moved to work as a front desk worker. So, his job is getting better, but he decides to stay inside the clock tower. That night, Alistair walked into the clock tower and saw Hallam already on the roof above Kate's room. He quickly went to Kate's apartment just to make Hallam feel jealous when he saw them together. The next day, Kate gave Hallam a birthday card and told him he got a little raise in his job as a junior employee. After work, Hallam, Kate, and Andy went to the bar to celebrate. After enjoying some drinks at the bar, Kate asked Hallam to come to her apartment. She tries to attract Hallam to be romantic with her, but he says no because her face makes him think of his deceased mother. In the end, Hallam just stayed with her on the bed to help her fall asleep that night. Right now, he sees himself as two different people, the watcher and the person doing something wrong. The next day at the hotel, Hallam asks Kate to spend time with him, but she says no. She said that what they did last night wasn't a good idea. Hallam left right after she spoke. Suddenly, a woman asks him to come to her room. They happily make love after saying sorry to each other. Not too long ago, Hallam felt happy. The next day, Hallam sees the hotel manager trying to force Kate into her house. He decides to reach her and save her, but he couldn't win over the hotel manager as he had hoped. He also shared a secret with Kate that he shouldn't have. He told her that Hallam had been secretly following her a lot. After that, Kate asked them to go, and she also let Hallam go from his job at the same time. A few days later, Hallam convinced Kate to give him another job, but before that, she asked him to tell her who he really was and what his family was like. Hallam, who was not wearing clothes, started telling everything. He talked about how he became distant after his mother passed away, his father's job, his treehouse, why he didn't trust his stepmother, and how Kate looked like his mom who had died. After that, Kate happily welcomed him back. Later that day, Hallam shared some of his things from home, including a picture of his mom who passed away. When Kate wore her mother's dress, she started crying, and Kate quickly gave her a hug. They stayed in bed until morning. Hallam invited her to go to work with him on the roof so they could enjoy the small happy moments in the city together. When he got to the hotel, he saw his parents right away. They were there to ask for his permission to turn some land by the lake into eco-friendly homes because Hallam and Lucy would inherit the property. Lucy said yes to their request, but Hallam decided to say no. He still believes that Verity is the one who killed his mother. After getting Hallam's treatment, Verity teased him, saying that being intimate with Kate was like being intimate with his mother. After that, they went back to England without achieving anything. In Hallam's loneliness, He still hears Verity's teasing about Kate and his mother who has passed away. He got so mad that he decided to go back to England to teach Verity a lesson. When he got home, he quickly took Verity to the lake and tied up her hands and feet before drowning her. But when he plans to leave, he feels guilty and goes back to help her. Verity was saved from dying when Halem gave her breaths to help her. Soon after, his father came and yelled at him. He said it was his fault that his mother died because he didn't try to stop it when it happened. He also told Halem that his mom's death was a win for her against him. After that, they hugged and recognized their mistakes. The next day, Halem went back to Edinburgh to see Kate, hoping they still had a connection. When they met, Kate didn't want Halem anymore, and this time he was okay with it. The movie ends here. Please, my family, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.